Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Retro's Last Reward. We're back to this debate about the doors, but we really only have one choice here. We need to go through the green door in order to get through here. We still have to figure out how to get through this story lock. And we have one last bad ending to get. And then we get to do all this. But otherwise, we're almost to the end. We have this unlocked, so once we finish Sigma's route and the other one, then we can go to this. I feel like there's going to be a lot more stuff left here. But we'll find out when we get there.
Yes, I guess. What about the rest of you? Is that okay?
I'm going to skip. No. No, that's not okay. We need to go through the green door.
Why not?
Oh, right. Yeah, I also just remembered we're going to go back from Alice being kind of a sympathetic character, but not really because she tried to kill Sigma, back to her being a total bitch. So, not looking forward to that part. Because.
Oh no, this is bad. Which door do you want then? The only other choices are A and C.
I thought about it again. If I went with A, then Luna and I would end up paired up with Clover and we'd go through the green door. On the other hand, if we chose C, I'd be going through the blue door with Alice. So which one do I want? I decided to go with, well, we want to go through the green door. Because we can't go through the blue door. Alice probably won't want to go with us through the blue door. So we're going through the green door, Clover. I want option A. We'll take Clover and go through the green door.
What gives you the power to just decide that?
He's the protagonist, that's what.
That's fine by me. Like I said before, there's something I want to talk to Alice about.
Are you going to tell me what this thing is?
It's probably private.
That'll have to wait. Talk to me again on the other side.
Ugh.
Hey, you're one who's keeping secrets too, Alice. You have no right to complain.
Now I'm curious.
So you're fine with this, Alice? With option A, I mean?
Do whatever you want. I don't care.
Are there any other objections? Okay, that's it then. Let's go, everybody.
Look at Luna taking charge of the situation.
Chromatic doors closed. 9, 8, 7.
We nod quickly to one another and split up. Tenmyoji, Dio, and Alice headed towards the red door, while Kay, Quark, and Phi made their way towards the blue door. The gaping maw of the green door bounced in front of me as Clover, Luna, and I ran towards it.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
You know, for a while, I thought that thing that scans for the bracelets was like an elevator or something.
Huh? Is this a dead end? All 3 doors seem to be locked.
Yeah.
There's some kind of device over here. I wonder what it is. It looks like the thing next to the number 9 door.
Clover, try pulling that lever.
Why do I have to do it?
It might be dangerous. I was hoping you could just wrap your hands around it and give it a good jerk. Oh, Sigma! What the? No! Stop! It is kind of big, but I'm sure you can handle it. Just be... Oh my God. Sigma, shut up.
This doesn't seem like appropriate workplace behavior.
You're not in the workplace, Clover!
You're kind of grossing me out.
I know you probably still think of yourself as just a girl, but you have to become a woman some...
You're not making it any better. Why don't you do it?
If you can't take it, then maybe Luna can. Oh my God. Have you done this before? You just start at the base and work your way up and then give it a good tug once you get to the top. Shut up, you idiot!
What? What is wrong with you?
That's what I want to know!
You're so desperate to give that lever a good time. Why don't you do it yourself? Just leave me and Luna out of your sick fantasies, you creep.
Fine. But I won't like it. Oh my god. I sighed heavily and flipped the switch with as much languid disdain as I could manage. Yep, here we go. A different door.
Oh, one of the doors opened.
Yeah, just the one on the left.
We might as well go through it.
Yeah. Maybe we should try flipping it one more time, though. I think you could actually manage it with just one hand, though, over. Just do it real fast. It'll only take a second. Just up and down once.
Ugh, you are disgusting.
Alright, so it should take us to the archives. Yep. This is one of the only ones we haven't seen yet. Another scale. Huh.
So this is the archives. That's what it said on the door after all, but...
Yeah, I didn't really expect it to be so archivy. All these books and stuff everywhere.
Maybe we can find some clues here.
I agree.
Alright, let's split up and have a look around. Yeah, this reminds me of that one room in 999. Like the second to last puzzle room. Not the one with the greatest hits, but the other one. The one before it. Alright, so let's see what we're dealing with here. Well, first thing. Alright, let's go over here. I have a feeling this book is going to be suspicious. A blue book. The stairway. Go up. A52. Oh, yeah, here we go. There's a red one. Go up. The stairway. B630. There's one right here, too. And lion. To the sun. And then one more. And lion. Have a scale. A music box. The die from before. And blue ink. Here's the dip pen. And notebook paper. Well, we can't do anything with that. We need a pen or something. Then there's another die. Blue plus green times red. And there's a lock. That's scale. With a red die. And weight. And a screwdriver. Why do I get the suspicious feeling I'm gonna need to use that scale for something? So I could use this with the music box. For a cylinder. I'm pretty sure a report. Alright, what do we got? This is credible map, projection gun, history schematic. Note about IG, report. What the hell is that? Alright, hold on. So we have 4 books here. It's To the Sun and Lion. D0703. Okay, this sounds like it's important for something. So give me just a second. I need to move stuff off my desk again. Now I'm definitely gonna need the other side of this page. Because I'm gonna have to write this stuff down. You know, I noticed that when I look at these in the order I wrote them down, in reverse order, I wrote down the Lion one first. It says, go up the stairway to the Sun and Lion. It's probably something to do with this. Management number. Alright, management chart for the bookshelves. So can I interact with the spots where I found the books initially? Books written in Latin. Six. Third. 5th row. Alright, there's one more spot. Oh, not that one. Sixth row. Okay, that's still not it. So if I swap these two. The stair goes here. This is B6. There we go. Like a staircase. So now we can grab this. Might get me. What if I hike it up? Like there's someone down all fours trying to not look like he's staring up towards the bookshelf. I lost the contact. All that's up there was the doll. A stuffed lion. And a memory card. Oh boy, alright. We gotta use it here. Alright, what is this? Oh, what the hell was this? Roll the 6 dice to move them where they need to go. Oh boy. Why do I have a feeling this has to do with something else I have? The report. Okay. Alright, what's up with the scale then? What they weigh. Okay, so this green dye is heavier than 50 grams. So is the blue one. The red dye, however, is equal to the 50-gram weight. Okay. The blue dye and the green dye times red. So the blue one's heavier than the green one. The green one's heavier than the red one. So the blue dye is the heaviest, then the green one, then the red one. The red one's supposed to be... Yeah, the red one is 50 grams. They need to go. Let me look at that again. Alright, the scale is just for weighing stuff. So I have a 3 regular run-of-the-mill dice. Oh? Okay, so the blue die is as heavy as the 50-gram weight and the green die. So blue die is heavier. The green die, I think, is the heaviest. So both of these are higher than 50 grams, but this is equal to it. And together they... Oh, this is another one of those trial and error puzzles. So I could just try every random combination of numbers until I get something. But that would take way too long, so I think we're gonna make the executive choice of look up the solution, because I don't want to be here for like 500 years. So, give me just a moment. Okay. So, it's a good thing I did look at this up because of the fact that, oh boy, the fucking safe puzzle is certainly something. So, the answer is... 05150. And all that's in here is a book with a bookmark. A book in Latin. And we get a bookmark. Red, blue, red, green, red, blue, green. So, the reason why it was a good idea that I looked this up is because of the fact... Oops. Because of the fact that we need to put these... Wait. I have to put that in the right place. We have to put these dice in the right spaces according to their color. But in order to get the final password, all we have to do is put them in the right spots. So the one of the red dice goes here. The other red dice goes here. One of the blues goes over here. And one of the greens. And the other blue. And the other green. Alright, what we got? Triple moons. Alright, safe. Give me my stuff. Triple moons. Alright, what's our reading material of the day? We're almost done with these. We have one more page, so that means there's only one more escape room left. Prisoner's Dilemma, Antimatter Bomb, Detonator, Cybernetic Arm, Luna's Necklace, the 3 Laws of Robotics, and the 0th Law of Robotics. Alright, well, Prisoner's Dilemma. Apple and Banana committed a serious crime and they are arrested. Since they were accomplices, the police separated them from questioning and kept them from communicating. A detective visits each criminal and tells them the following. If neither of you spills the beans, you both get 2 years. If he clams up and you confess, you get 1 year and he'll do 15. But if you keep quiet and he gives up, you'll do 15 while he does 1. So I bet you're thinking, well, what if we both rat the other guy out? Pretty simple, pal. You both get 10 years. This is the prisoner's dilemma. Do you betray your partner or stay silent? In the AB game, however, sometimes the most rational choice isn't always the best one. Yes. The bomb uses the energy generated by collision of particles and antiparticles. So how does this work? Phi explains. Imagine 2 types of matter that are exactly opposite, like male and female. When they're combined, what happens? According to quantum theory, their numbers add together to make 0, like 1 and -1, and they kind of disappear because they cancel each other out. They call that annihilation, but when they collide, they create something like a baby, except the baby is sort of pure energy, a lot of it. So in other words, an antimatter bomb makes an exploding baby. Does that make sense? No, not really. This is a device that will detonate an antimatter bomb. Technically, it's called a remote triggering detonation signal device. That takes a really long time to type out, so we're going to use detonator. This particular device has 2 modes of operation, immediate and delay. Pressing the switch when you're less than a meter away from the bomb will trigger the immediate mode, and the bomb will detonate immediately. If you're more than a meter away from the bomb, however, pressing the switch will activate delay mode, and the bomb will explode 30 minutes later. A device originally created to weaponize genetically engineered psychic bears. Just kidding, it's actually an arm augmented for online sex chat. No, not really. In truth, it's the arm from a mysterious libido-powered robot. Okay, please stop. I just messed with you. A cybernetic arm is actually a mechanical limb that can control with your mind. Really. It has titanium like for bones, and those are covered with ABT, or artificial biological tissue. The ABT even has artificial nerves, so you can feel pain through it like a real arm. It has veins that connect to the rest of your body, so if you inject medicine into a cybernetic arm, it will flow to the rest of your body. Huh. That seems like an oddly specific thing to bring up at this point. The necklace Luna is never seen without has a cage containing a blue bird hanging from it. If you twist the key on the bottom, it plays music. Someone special gave it to her as a gift, and she says it reminds her of the following lesson. Search for happiness wherever you can, because the search itself is what will make you happy. The 3 Laws of Robotics were created by science fiction author Isaac Asimov, and plays a large part in his robot series. They are as follow. A robot may not injure a human being, or through inaction allow a human being to come to harm. A robot must obey the orders given to it by human beings, except when such orders would conflict with the first law. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second laws. Later on, Asimov developed another preceding rule known as the 0th Law, which first appeared in his story Robots and Empire. And Rule 0. A robot may not harm humanity, or by inaction allow humanity to come to harm. Clearly, the 0th Law has priority over the first 3, so the first law would have the unwritten addendum, except where this would conflict with the 0th Law. Whether or not 016 was aware of this law is unclear, but in any event, 016 did act in accordance with it. 016. Oh, wait! Okay, never mind, I know what they're talking about. Alright, so let's do this. We have to put these in exact spots. So this one of these red die has to be on a 2. Oh god, here we go again, this shit. We're gonna be here a while. Because we have to like wiggle it around a little bit. This other one has to be on a 5. Wow, that was easy. One of these has to be on a 6. One of these has to be on 4. One on 3. One on 3. One on 3. Oh my gosh. Oh boy, here we go again with this shit. One on 3. And the last one on... Fuck. Now I have to redo it? That sucks. There we go. Let's just get this one out of the way first. There we go. Then... Wait, I had it. Oh my god. Got them dice! There we go. Alright, hold on. Move that one off one space. Okay, that's a 4. And there! God, why was the safe password harder to get than the other one? Star, sun, sun. Let's get out of here. Give me my stuff. Alright, so what are we getting this time? Doesn't look like anything special. Alright, what we got? First a map. Because we always get a map. I feel like the door we're gonna go through is that one on the left. I think it's the only white door we haven't gone through yet. Alright. Our cards. So what's this next thing? Oh, the AB rules. And the key. So that's it. I guess we're just gonna keep the dice. Alright, let's go. Well, hopefully no one else has to solve this puzzle because we're stealing the dice, apparently. So this will take us to Warehouse B.
Is this another warehouse?
It looks like it.
Just like the one on floor A.
There's graffiti on the wall here too. It's something different though.
Memento mori if the ninth lion ate the sun.
Did they make a mistake? That isn't how you spell it. They added that E to ninth, but why?
Yeah. That is weird.
What does it mean?
Well, I think memento mori is Latin for something like remember death or don't forget your mortality. That other part, I mean, I assume it's just what it says in the tin.
A conditional relating to whether or not a lion has eaten the sun?
Yeah.
But what on earth does that mean? It just seems like gibberish.
Agreed. Whatever it means, it's beyond me.
Look at that door over there. Doesn't it look just like the one on the other floor?
Yeah, but there isn't anything written on this one.
Yeah, there's a big 9 on the other door. Guess that means this door isn't important.
I don't see anything that looks like it might open it either.
Yep. Nothing. Not opening.
Of course it isn't. I mean, look at this thing. It's solid steel.
Well, how do you open it then?
From the other side, maybe?
The other side?
Hey, what's the deal with those doors over there? The ones that are glowing white.
Do you think they could be chromatic doors? There are 3 of them.
Yeah, I think you're right. See? They got those little boxes. These must be the next set of chromatic doors we're supposed to go through.
But they're all the same color.
Well, for all the other doors, we had to add colors together to make another color. In this case, we probably just have to make white instead.
Suddenly, the voice of the announcer echoed through the warehouse.
An ambidex gate has been opened.
God damn it, Dio!
45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
What? How the hell did that happen?
Someone on one of the other teams must have opened one. All they'd need is one of the moon keys.
Why would they do that without waiting for the rest of us?
We can ask them when we get there. Come on.
Alright, back we go again to Warehouse A. I don't know how this is going to play out. We're probably going to have the whole thing with Quark, and then Alice, and then we go do the AB game, and we're going to pick Betray, because we want that bad ending. It's the last one, by the way. We leapt out of the magenta door and into the warehouse. There stood Tenmyoji, Dio, and Alice. Hey! What the hell is this? Why'd you open one of the AB rooms before the rest of us got back?
Alice and I haven't done anything.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Dio apparently felt he didn't need to wait.
You got a problem?
Yes! Yes, I do have a problem.
Why? I don't remember saying anything about waiting until everyone got back to open the AB rooms.
Are you kidding me? We didn't talk about it because we thought it was common sense.
Sigma's right. We were able to get back quickly, but the others could still be stuck somewhere.
No sooner were the words out of her mouth. Alright, again.
Oh, thank goodness, you're all here.
Did something happen?
Yes. It's Quark, you see.
What? What happened to Quark?
He collapsed. It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
What?
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. His condition could change at any moment. You should go.
Oh no.
Tenmyoji shoved KSI and leapt through the yellow door. The rest of us exchanged a few startled looks, then ran off after him.
Quark.
Alright, and this is all playing out the same way. Radical 6. In the archives, no, there was just piles and piles of books and papers. Nothing even remotely like medicine there.
What about you, Kay? Was there any...
I'm terribly sorry. There was nothing of the sort in the garden. Plenty of vegetation, but Unfortunately, no medicine.
Oh god. And he's...
Look, just to be sure, where did the three of you
The
go?
pantry. There was tons of food everywhere, but Excelivir? Nothing.
Alright, well. And then Quark tries to radical himself. And then Alice tries to radical herself. God, I love Skip. No one here, huh? Damn. Where did she go? No point complaining. I just needed to look somewhere else. I turned and headed towards the exit. Come on, let me skip. We're probably gonna end up going back to the freaking garden again. Then we're gonna be like, find out Alice also has Radical 6. But we don't have any Excelivir this time. Because no one went to the laboratory. Wait, what? The pantry? So this is the pantry, huh? Alice, Tenmyoji, and Dio searched this room. Damn. Nothing here either. We need to find her, quick, or she's gonna do something bad. She loses it like Quark did. Nobody's around to stop her? Shit, I need to hurry. I decided to try the garden where Phi, Quark, and Kay had gone after passing... Okay. So I'm assuming that from there things are going to play out the same way. Because surprisingly, the Cyan Door path has a shocking lack of death in it. Just like Kay said, plants and stuff everywhere. Damn, she's not here either. This is bad. Wait, what? She's not here? We've been searching for Alice for a while and I found nothing. I hope that nothing had happened to her, but... Huh? I searched every corner of 4B. She was nowhere to be seen. That's different. This is pointless. I should just get back to 4A. Maybe someone else has found her. I was expecting it to be the same thing as before, but no, it's different now. Uh-oh. That's a bad sign. Oh boy. Let me guess, she's dead. Doesn't look like anybody's here. I should have a look in the rooms. And in door number 1, is there a court? Of course there is! Honestly, at this point, I'm not even shocked. I've seen this scene so many times in this one playthrough that it's just not even a surprise anymore. The first thing I saw when I stepped through the door was the blossom of red on her chest. It was almost like getting punched. I stopped short, my body refusing to move. No. Why did this happen? I forced one shaking foot forward, then the next. My legs began to wobble, and I put a hand against the wall to steady myself as my heart thundered in my chest. Calm down. Calm down. This looks pretty bad, but you don't actually know anything. Sigma. Sigma. She has a scalpel in her chest. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we could still save her. Sigma. She has a fucking scalpel in her chest. Then at last I pressed my fingers to her neck, and those hopes were dashed. No pulse. Clearly she wasn't breathing either. Her pupils had dilated hideously, making her face seem somehow inhuman. No. Embedded in her chest was a scalpel. I was no doctor, but judging by the angle, it looked like it had pierced her heart. Had somebody stabbed her? No. What if she...
We're all going to die.
I'd rather die here.
No. No! Something in my brain snapped. What? A scream clawed its way out of my body, taking my mind with it. The last thing I felt was my body slumping to the floor as the world went dark. When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness. What? What? Oh, what? Sigma, what the Huh? Where did Alice go? What the fuck? Excuse me? It's not story locked, so we know what the solution is. No one here, huh? Damn. Where did she go? Then suddenly the world shifted. For just an instant, I was somewhere else entirely. My mind reeled, and then, just as I'd begun to adjust, it was gone, as if nothing had happened. What was that? It was the same sensation I'd felt when I saw the vision of the bombs exploding. Had it been a premonition? This is bad! I need to find Alice now! But where could she be? Damn it, Alice, where are you? Well, I think the answer is obvious. No, not that. She always kills herself in the crew quarters. What about the crew quarters? Yeah. Yeah! That has to be it! No lying down on the job! I set off a dead run. Like, it's the obvious answer because we always find Alice in the crew quarters when she kills herself because of Radical 6. The only time she didn't kill herself in the crew quarters was in Clover's ending because everyone killed themselves in the infirmary. The moment I entered the crew hallway, I made straight for the door to the number 2 room. Alice should be in here. I swallowed and threw open the door. Alice. So you were here. As I spoke, her eyes turned towards mine, but I didn't get the feeling that they were looking at me. Her skin was pale and sickly, and one of her hands held the scalpel like I'd caught her in the middle of something.
What are you doing here?
It's okay. I'm just here to help you.
Help me? What do you mean?
Just let go of that scalpel.
No.
Yes!
I need it to get this bracelet off.
Huh?
Remember what Zero Jr. told us? The bracelet comes off when your heart stops. So I just have to...
Stop! Before I even finished the word I was running, I grabbed both of her arms and wrenched them back, pulling the blade away from her chest.
No! Let me go! I have to do this! I can't take it anymore. This whole thing is like a nightmare I can't wake up from. The only way I'm going to get out of here is to die!
Knock it off! With a grunt, I tore the scalpel from her hands. It was a second before I felt a burning pain in my left hand. I'd apparently cut myself getting the damn thing away from her. Very quickly, it progressed from a dull throbbing to a hot line of pain across my palm. I clenched my teeth and squeezed my hand tight. I was so focused on my pain that I barely heard Alice collapse. She didn't respond when I shook her. Hey, you alright? Alice, say something! There was a moment of terror before I realized she was still breathing. I didn't know why, but it seemed she'd only passed out. Shit, what am I supposed to do now? Oh man, maybe the infirmary. It's got all those medical things. Buoyed by adrenaline, I hefted Alice's body and took off towards the infirmary.
Alright, please pay attention, everyone. You need to hear this. The Atom has finished scanning Alice.
What did it say?
Her results are identical to Quark's.
This stuff will playing out somewhere. Yeah, we're gonna start skipping.
Everything's coming up Sigma, huh? What a lucky, lucky man you are. You two are gonna be playing against Clover. If she doesn't vote, then she'll default to Ally. That means if she stays here, the two of you are gonna be sitting pretty. Especially you, Sigma.
Oh boy.
After all, you've got 6 BP right now.
Are you saying I'm gonna choose betray? Well, I mean, we are.
If you do, you'll get what you need to escape.
You bastard. There's no way I'd do that. You're not the one in charge, Sigma.
Is that so?
Yes, it is so. For one, I'm not the only one making this decision. Luna's my partner and she'll be in the AB room with me. You really think she'd just stand by and let me do something like that? Back me up here, Luna.
Well, actually I was planning to let you make the decision.
Oh boy.
See? Told you. You can lie to us if you want, but you can't lie to yourself.
Shut up! What?
If I might make a suggestion, what if Sigma and Luna both remained here?
Nope, that's not an option.
Should all 3 of you abstain, then you would all be guaranteed to ally, correct?
Nope, doesn't work like that.
Why not?
Here, take a look at this. I pulled the scrap of paper we'd found out of my pocket.
Huh? What's this?
We found it when we went to the archives.
There wasn't anything like this in the pantry.
Nothing in the garden either.
Guess they only put 1 in the archives. Whatever. I'll just read it for you. Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not a option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized. In other words, 1 person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. Get it? The whole team can't abstain.
That means either Dio or Tenmyoji's going to have to vote then. And they're playing against Alice. Oh. I guess playing against is a little generous.
So Alice is guaranteed to vote ally, which means that if Dio picks betray...
Knock it off. You trying to get back at me for what I said earlier? No way am I gonna choose betray.
Yeah, because you want to blow this place sky high.
You do know her BP's at 1, right? What do you think would happen to her if I did that?
Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like
when you break the rules.
I wouldn't put it past you.
What?
Cool it, boys. Don't worry. I'm gonna be in that room, too. I'd planned to stay here with Quark, just to make sure he was safe. But it doesn't look like I'm gonna have that luxury. I can't trust Dio to make a decision for all three of us. That means we're gonna be sharing a room, bucko. Got my eye on you. Happy now, Sigma?
Yeah, thanks. That's a relief.
Exactly.
Oh man, everybody's against me. Whatever shall I do?
Can't be too careful. I wouldn't want to see Alice killed by an unfortunate accident.
What do you mean, accident?
Oh! Tenmyoji, before we went into the CDs, you told Alice there was something you wanted to tell her. What was it?
Huh? Oh, that, well, I mean, look, it wasn't important. Just forget about it.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Time's running out, people. Clover and I will stay here and keep an eye on Alice and Quark. Everyone else needs to go.
What?
You're staying too?
Yeah. If something does happen, Clover might need a hand.
Aren't you a solo? You're playing against Kay and Quark, but with Quark out, that would mean Kay gets to decide this whole round.
Are you saying that you trust me?
Yes.
Even though I have 6 BP?
Yes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you nuts? What happens when he gets 9 BP?
I'm not worried. Kay won't betray me.
How can you know that?
I just know, I guess.
You just know? What the fuck is wrong with you?
She just knows. Had something happened between Fi and Kay while they were out exploring?
I understand. I can hardly betray trust like that, can I?
Well, unless it's Sigma.
I will vote for our team.
Good. We're counting on you.
I've had enough of this bullshit.
I don't like the sound of that.
4 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
I don't like the sound of that either.
Come on. We need to hurry.
All right, you kids. Take care of those two, okay?
Of course.
We promise.
With that, we were off. I gave one last quick nod to Fi and Clover before heading back for the warehouse at a dead run. Alright, so this is it though. This is the last time we have to pick Betray for a bad ending. Everybody ready? I'm going to open my AB gate. Although I guess that doesn't really matter. Dio already opened one earlier.
And only you and I remain.
Right.
Okay. Let's go. Two more AB gates slid open. We all shared one last look at each other before tucking into our respective rooms. Alright, let's do it. Bad ending time.
Two minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Alright, now this is usually the time where they try to convince me not to pick Betray.
What are you going to do? I mean, how are you going to vote?
No question. If Clover isn't voting, then she's defaulting to ally. Betraying someone who isn't even playing hardly seems fair.
Of course, I think so too.
I'm so sorry, Luna.
I'm just glad to hear you say it.
I'm so sorry, Luna. I'm sorry I doubted you too. Luna's face broke into a warm, happy smile. Not to be sappy, but it was like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. I grinned back at her before I knew what I was doing. For a minute, the nonary game didn't seem so scary. Then she spoke.
Sigma, what's wrong with your hand?
Alright, yeah, we got cut. Huh?
There's something white on it.
What? There's what? What the? What? What the hell is this? For the first time since I found Alice in the crew quarters, I looked down at my hand. Across the palm was some sort of strange white liquid. For a moment I thought I'd somehow touched some white paint or something similar. But the truth was far stranger. The liquid was coming from my hand when he got cut. But it was coming from the cut I'd given myself when I grabbed the scalpel away from Alice. Wait a minute, let me look back for a second at that thing we read earlier. This, the cybernetic arm. The ABT has artificial nerves, so you could feel it, little pain to it like a real arm. There was something else about this, wasn't there? Let's see. Turing test change room gone. Artificial. There's no way, right? There's no way. Does Sigma have a cybernetic arm? But why? Where was the blood? I felt a very odd sort of fear begin to wrap its hand around my throat. Quickly, I held my palm against my chest. I shouldn't have let Luna see that.
Are you alright?
Yeah, it's nothing. I went to the pantry while I was looking for Alice. There was some milk, and I spilled it. It sounded even stupider as I said it.
Really?
No. Yeah.
But...
Just shut up! It's fine, alright? I'm fine. Leave me alone. I regretted the words the moment they were out of my mouth, but something was wrong, very wrong, and my head was spinning.
Sigma...
Oh man. I'm so sorry. Just don't worry about it, okay?
30 seconds remain until polling closes.
There was no time left. I had to vote. I turned and faced the machine. I took a few deep breaths, but the chaos in my mind refused to calm itself. Calm down. Just calm down. You need to think about the AB game right now. Just forget about your hand. Who was I kidding? There's no way I could forget about something like that.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm sorry, Luna. I mean, Clover. Well, and Luna too, but we're going for all those endings, and this is the last one I need.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Luna and I stepped out of the AB room. I could see the others filing out of their rooms as we did.
Why?
I didn't have an answer for her. All I could think about was that white liquid. What was it? Some kind of discharge? Blood? No! It couldn't be blood. Blood wasn't white. That was insane. I was lost in thought when Luna spoke.
I'm going to the infirmary.
Huh? Don't you want to see the results?
Why? I already know what they're going to be.
Her usually warm personality seemed to have gone cold. Whether it was because I'd chosen betray or because she'd noticed that something was wrong with my body, I couldn't say.
Excuse me.
And with that, she was gone. I turned back to the projection. With heavy steps, I headed towards K, Dio, and Tenmyoji.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
So only Sigma has 9 BP.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
This is not going to end well for us, is it?
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
What the hell?
Sigma has 9 BP?
See? I told you! The bastard's finally showing his true colors.
What the hell are you doing? Clover isn't even voting.
I have misjudged you. I never thought you would do something so cowardly.
There was nothing I could say. I had chosen betray of my own volition. But had I really? Had I really pressed that button of my own free will? The more I thought about it, the more I felt as if some other force had guided my hand to the button. Just don't think about it. Don't think about it too hard, Sigma. Perhaps it had been fear. I was scared by the white fluid that had appeared on my palm. Maybe that had been the tipping point, and I had decided that I had to escape as soon as possible. Damn the consequences. If I got out, then the nightmare would be over. That's all it was, right? A nightmare. It couldn't be real. White blood was insane. Impossible. That was when I looked up and saw the others staring at my hand. Uh-oh. Shit! I quickly put my hand behind my back, but it was already too late. They moved towards me like wolves closing in for the kill.
Sigma? What was that?
He was cut. It must have been blood.
But why was it white?
Uh-oh.
Isn't that obvious? He's not human.
Not human.
No! What are you saying? Of course I'm human. I'm 100% human.
Explain that white stuff.
I swear to God, I have no idea what it is. You have to believe
I'm
me.
afraid you're not being very convincing.
Oh, you're one to talk. We can't even see you. You could be a robot. Maybe that's not even a suit. That's just you. Robot you.
That seems extremely unlikely. However bad my amnesia might be, I am quite sure of my humanity. I am, without a doubt, not a robot.
They probably just programmed you to think that.
Alright, it's pretty obvious this guy's dangerous and probably unhinged. We should take him down.
I agree.
Looks like there's no other way. Now that he's got 9 BP from stabbing Clover in the back, there's a good chance he'll try and get out of here by himself.
Hey, hold on a minute. Let's not do anything rash. Oh, he's going for it. I didn't have a choice. I spun around and ran for the number 9 door.
No, I don't think so!
Shit! Let go! Let go of me! I was no match for all 3 of them. Before I could take 2 steps, I was on the floor, pinned. The desperation was only getting stronger, however, and I writhed and twisted in a futile attempt to get free. God damn it, you have to let me go! This is all some kind of mistake! A misunderstanding! It's a conspiracy!
So, there's a conspiracy to turn your blood white? You're a funny guy.
Stop trying to get away. It's over.
Shit! Get off of me! Let me go!
Calm down, and you leave me no choice. I'd hoped we could avoid this. Try not to struggle too much.
That's it? Oh, there's more. The first thing I felt when I woke up was the hard pain of a bruise all the way across my neck. Kay must have suffocated me. My head felt like it had been stuffed with cotton, and I had to put out a hand to steady myself as I stood up. Where am I? Is this the infirmary? How long had I been out? My foot bumped into something. I looked down to see the injection gun. A glass vial labeled Sopro was still attached to it. The anesthetic. After choking me, they made sure I wasn't getting up in the near future. That meant I could have been asleep for a long time. Where is everyone? I glanced around the room. Oh no. I swear to God, is everyone dead again? It was empty, except for me. It took me a moment to realize what was especially odd about that. Even Quark and Alice had disappeared. What the hell's going on? That was when I noticed it. Quark and Alice weren't the only things that had disappeared. Two other very important things were also gone. My bracelet and my left hand! For a long moment I just stared, dumbstruck. What I was seeing couldn't possibly be real, but there it was, a smooth cross-section of my arm where a hand should have been. A thick white liquid dripped slowly from the stump. What is this? Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God! And then the freak out. Yeah. A scream clawed its way out of my body, taking my mind with it. Then after that, nothing. What? They took his fucking hand and probably all used his 9 bracelet to escape? Wow, that's wild. So that's it. That's the last bad ending in the entire game. I expected that one, not gonna lie. Wow, that was... So what's the deal then? Well, I guess we're gonna have to find out next time, because we're gonna have to go back, pick Ally, and then see what lies beyond this path. There's probably another story lock. We still have to do Quark's ending, by the way, but let's see how things play out when we go back. Seems like we've got more mysteries piled up again. What the hell's up with Sigma's arm? Does he have a cybernetic arm?
2 minutes remain.
Yes, okay.
Until Amedic's game polling closes.
So, we'll find out that and probably more next time as we pursue this ending. So I will see you then.